us of what happened last week.
Last week was the first week back, yeah?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So we woke up on Andrea's house. We took stock of everything once we realized that we were all missing a bunch of memories and we were missing some stuff. In about 11 days.
11 days.
Yep. Andrea's mom said that we got back the previous night and were really, really tired and just immediately went to sleep. And then we woke up and we had no memory of where we had gone. And so we went around town, did some more shopping, talked to this lady named Tigraine about trying to figure out like where we might have gone and what we might have encountered that caused us to lose our memories. And the Tigraine's best guess was maybe some sort of fae, but nobody really seems to know.
It seems like just kind of the catch-all answer around here, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in most of D&D, a wizard did it, but in the Feywild, a fae did it.
Yeah.
A fae wizard.
Okay. Well, if I remember correctly, I believe Estella and Ashish were going to do a little bit of recon.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we start with that? Was there anything? So that basically entails heading back to the house for the night, I think. Was there anything
Yes.
anybody wanted to get out of the way before that?
No, not yet.
I just want to say that, like, Summer spends the evening very happy with Mom. I don't know, catching up, doing something that they like together. Maybe some sort of game.
Okay, yes. Board
Dragon
games.
chess.
Dragon chess is a bit boring for Summer.
Mm.
I don't know.
Terraform Mars.
Yeah, something that one would say kind of dumb, but it's just the middle ground between not being too reckless for Mom and not being too worrying for Summer. They know. And that's it.
Okay. Sorry, I was replying to a message. So as everybody heads to their respective corners for the evening, Stella and Ashish, any preparations you're making, or you just going right in casting the spell?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know what we don't even know what we're looking for. We're just looking for something important, so.
Okay. Yeah, really the only information, even outside of the dream, that is available to you is that the original plan was to visit the site where Andrea originally discovered Eris's egg, which is pretty much directly north. You have a decent enough description of it. You think you might be able to find the general area, but that was almost 200 years ago, so who knows?
Yeah. Well,
Also,
that's where we're gonna start.
It doesn't have. I believe it doesn't have any particular landmark.
No, it was just a egg in the woods. Okay, so you, I assume, wait for Ashish to go to sleep and then cast the spell. And find yourselves in the dream pretty much where you went to sleep.
Okay. Has Ashish done this yet?
I don't remember.
Like being in a dream?
Mm-hmm.
Alone with you? No. I think, if you count the test we were in, then yes, but not via the spell you've cast as far as my recollection recalls.
Then I will take a minute to explain to Ashish how this works. So, to make things happen here, you want to do your best to concentrate on them and will them. It takes some practice. Sometimes your concentration might slip and your clothes might disappear, or something else.
I think you probably spend a few minutes just going over the basics. She's just go ahead and give me a general wisdom check with advantage because Stella's helping you. That'll determine your baseline. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So you're able to keep yourself looking like you want to. There's an occasional flicker or something, but nothing momentous or embarrassing happens. After your
we probably have a bit of an advantage over the average people because we wear the same clothes all the fucking time.
That's very true. Yeah, and you do, if you lose concentration, you revert back to what your image of yourself in your head is. So, unless you imagine yourself running around naked all the time, it's probably okay. Yeah, after you feel pretty confident that you're not going to trip and kill yourself by accident, you set off. How are you traveling?
I tell Ashish to think of flying.
Ashish will think of flying.
All right. The two of you working together, I don't think a roll is required for that at this point.
Okay. I spend a lot of time Iron Manning around the Dreamlands.
And you're able to lend a little extra concentration to help bolster Ashish, so any slips that he may have, you're able to help out with. And you set off. Just flying directly north. You doing a search pattern? What's your plan here?
I would say let's
put us back on the
fly directly north until we get to the spot that has been described to me as like close to where Andrea found the egg, and then do like a search pattern outwards from that.
Okay. As you're, I assume, zooming over the treetops instead of trying to weave through them.
Yes.
You get a pretty good view of the land. Everything here, just like in the prime material, is pretty flat except for the trees and one big old mountain sticking out of the middle of a different forest up to the north there. And after, I'd say it probably only takes you 15 minutes, given your familiarity with going fast here. You arrive at the north edge of the forest. Go ahead. One of you can make an investigation check with advantage, or if you want to roll separately, that's up to you.
Let's each roll.
Okay.
All right. Unfortunately, with not really having any idea what you're looking for or where it might be, you don't seem to stumble across anything out of the ordinary. Ashish, actually, at one point, you almost step on a little creature. It almost looks like a small imp, but mostly made out of this black billowing smoke. but
Huh.
it snaps at your ankle. Let's see if it hits you.
Do I notice this?
You might notice it after it happens.
Okay.
Why am I failing so badly to find what I'm looking for here? There it is. Okay. I assume a 24 hits you.
Oh yeah.
So it takes a good chunk out of your foot. I assume Estella would hear you yell out in pain at that point.
Yeah.
So yes, you do notice.
What?
Let's get a little-
What the fuck is that? Can I? I've never seen anything like this before in a dream, right?
You have not. I assume that your dexterity is lower than Ashisa's, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we will say if we're in a bit of pseudo initiative here, so Ashisa will have a chance to act first, and then you.
That's fair.
Well, it hurt Ashish, so she's probably going to attack it back.
All right, make an attack.
Sorry, could you repeat what form does this nightmare has?
It almost looks like an imp, but it's made out of dark black smoke. 17 does hit.
Sorry, I missed that because my dad's taking a nap.
A 17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Holy shit. What is that total?
43?
Yeah, 43.
Jesus. Okay. It doesn't quite die, but it looks like it almost did. Estella, what do you want to do?
Can I levitate it and just like hold it in the air in front of me? I don't have the levitate spell. I just want to do it.
Okay. We will still pretend that you are casting the levitate spell. For that, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Shouldn't it be a spell casting? Or no, wisdom check.
And then I have to read what the hell levitate does. Just before I read what levitate does, I will point out to you that this does have wings.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, so you might want to try to hold it instead.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Right, imps have wings. You said it looks like an imp. Yeah, can I like hold it? I like to try to magically pin it on the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do a hold something or
No!
other. Hold monster is like 5th level, so we'll just pretend that this is hold person, but not person.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is contested wisdom check. Okay, let me just, to avoid switching back and forth, I'm going to pull one of these out. Okay, so you think you have it held in place. Was there anything else you were going to do on that turn?
Yeah, I want to go up to it and get a closer look.
Okay, you can certainly do that. What are you looking for?
Is it alive?
Ooh.
That's a deep question.
Yeah, that sure is. I mean, it has physical form. It could touch Ashish, and Ashish could touch it back. It certainly seems to be injured quite significantly. It makes noise. It looks like it's breathing, as far as a smoke monster would breathe.
Okay. I think that's probably all I can do is just get up and observe it a bit.
Okay. On its turn, it hauls ass away from you towards the open plains to the north.
Okay.
It probably also makes pained sounds.
I will look over to Ashish. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I've never seen anything that could even potentially be alive in here. That I haven't
That's
brought with me.
not true. You have
Oh
seen.
no, there was the dog.
Yep, you have seen. Shit, what was his name?
Logan.
Logan.
Logan. Yes, you have seen Logan, and I think didn't Logan have some friends with him when you saw him?
Maybe. Well, I will redact that and say that I've never seen anything that looks quite like that before. We should follow it, but we should be careful.
Right. So it continues zooming away to the north. Are you following it closely? Giving full chase? What you doing?
I would like to match pace with it as we fly.
Okay, you can easily do that.
Mm-hmm.
It is moving at 60 feet per round, so you know you can travel miles in seconds here.
Mm-hmm.
Moving this slowly across the plain, it doesn't show any signs of stopping, especially when it sees you chasing it.
Yeah.
How long you gonna follow it for?
We are out. We are out of the woods, right?
Yeah, you're just. We'll call this like the first 2 or 3 rounds, so you're just out of the edge of the woods at this point. The area you were searching was right between the sort of transition from forest to empty plain.
Right. I mean, I'll keep following it for a while at least.
Okay. Let's see what it does.
Can I concentrate on 2 things at once in here?
Sure.
Can I grab Ashish's hand and make us both invisible while it's not looking?
Ooh.
So that
yes.
it will like look back at us and then look ahead and then look back and see that we're not there.
Yeah, what's the other thing you're concentrating on?
Flying?
That's kind of natural to you at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom check. We'll call the DC. Actually, it'll just be your wisdom against its perception.
Stellar rolls tonight.
Okay. So you don't quite manage to hide from it. However, after a very brief amount of time, probably 5-10 minutes, it stops and it appears to be trying to think about something. You both have the chance to do something should you wish.
I'll let Miss do anything if she wants to.
Can't think of anything offhand.
Have I ever seen anybody in this world use Bigby's hand?
Yes, me. Several
Okay,
times.
I would like to think like swoop over it and like kind of like Ms. Marvel, like have like a big spectral hand coming out of mine to like grab it and hold it up
Okay.
in the air.
Yeah, go ahead and wisdom check again. You have to beat a 1. Okay,
I did it.
you do hold it in place. It rolled a 1 to go faster, so it didn't. Yes, you now have it trapped in place. It is struggling mightily. It really seems to want to go north, but cannot.
I'll get up close to it. Can you speak?
It does not seem to understand you, much less be able to reply.
Is there any way if I can figure out if this is a creature native to the Dreamlands?
What stat does Arcana use? Intelligence?
Yep.
What are the wisdom checks? Let me look for a second here.
Insight? Or you can just tell me to make an Arcana check with wisdom.
Yeah, let's do that.
So it's going to be 2 lower than
Okay,
than this.
All right.
So 27.
With the chance to examine it pretty closely, you get the sense that this is made of the same stuff that the dream is. And you also get the sense that it doesn't exist naturally. It is created, if that makes sense.
Interesting. I will look back at Ashish. Something made this.
What could have made it?
I don't know. I think we should let it go and try and follow it.
Might be a good idea.
You're a lot stealthier than I am. Maybe I'll hang back and you... You follow it a little closer?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to let it down. Hopefully it doesn't figure out what I'm doing.
As soon as you release whatever grasp you have on it, it immediately takes off again.
Okay. And I'm going to hang back. So I'm going to follow Ashish and have Ashish follow it. I'm going to be far enough back that hopefully it won't notice me.
Okay. So anything that Ashish does to hide from it will also make it more difficult for you to follow Ashish. So you...
But you
Might
can
want to think
telepathically communicate with the Shees, can't you, Jamie?
Well, 30 feet. As I sort of hang back and let it before Ashish goes, I put a hand on his shoulder and think about like a little thread coming off of him towards me.
Okay, that makes sense.
So there's just like a little kind of like a spider thread hanging in the air that I can follow.
Sounds good. Okay, so It's probably 120 feet away from you at this point, still going. She's what you doing?
She will stealthily go after it.
All right, let's get a stealth check. That's pretty good. Oh yes. Eventually, and without the sort of panic that being followed, at least to your knowledge, would create, the creature does manage to pick up speed and begins to head north. It is not traveling faster than you traveled to get here, so it's another good 15 or 20 minutes before the edge of the forest to the north comes into view. Anything either of you are doing in the meantime, or just following it?
I'm just trusting Ashish to do rogue things.
All right. Yeah, it's not very sneaky, and it's not going faster than you can, so I don't think you even have to roll to keep track of it. As it plunges into the forest, continue on for another 5 minutes, another 10 minutes. You feel like you're getting pretty close to the heart of the forest, and you see it stop. And it is about to do an action, but you both have the chance to do something before it does.
I'm still a ways back. Can I like look around for more of these things?
Sure, make a perception check. Okay. You don't see anything. You do hear what I would describe as around the corner, even though there aren't any corners here, a scream of some kind.
A human scream? A non-human scream?
From what you can tell, a female human, yes.
Okay. Not Ashish.
No. You can see Ashish. Ashish is not in any sort of screaming condition.
Yet.
Anything you're doing, Ashish, or just observing?
Can I figure out what it seems like it's trying to do?
I don't think Ashish has the skill sets required to figure that out, unfortunately. I would probably tell you to roll an Arcana check, but I don't think Ashish would have the knowledge.
Probably not.
Okay, so as the two of you are perceiving the various things that you are perceiving, the creature disappears with a slight popping sound.
I want to go check out that scream.
All right, make a... Boy. I guess this would also be an investigation check. Ooh. Okay, you locate physically where you think the scream was coming from. However, there is nothing there. And with a roll that high, you think it is coming from that same location, but somewhere else.
So something like it pierced through from a different plane.
Yes, that is what you think.
Whoa.
Stuff is wibbly here.
Uh-huh.
So it might have just momentarily been that other plane here. You don't think that necessarily it's a plane piercing scream. That's just the nature of the dream.
Okay. Where exactly are we in relation to the mountain?
You are south of it by several miles.
Okay.
If you want to make a geography check.
Survival?
Sure. Okay, that's not great, but
Mm-hmm.
your best guess is somewhere near the city of Vroggoll, if you were in the prime material.
We're that far?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Sarah's.
Yes.
Oh,
That is
shit.
So you're like there-ish. Well, further south than that.
I didn't realize we were quite that far.
Yep. You've been hauling ass for an hour, and hauling ass in the dream is hauling ass.
No, I meant like when we crossed the forest ocean.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the continent of Vroggoll in the Feywild.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. That just dawned on Jamie.
All of the connections.
I thought we were still on Murata.
No.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna just look around this area a little more and see if there's anything that stands out.
Okay. Making another investigation. That both of you can together, or one with advantage.
This give me advantage.
Advantage.
That's pretty good. In the Feywild part of the dream, you don't uncover anything out of the ordinary. You do catch another couple glimpses of different planes poking through. Excuse me. And at one point, when you see a flash of the prime material, you do hear another scream.
Do I recognize it at all?
Like the person?
Yeah.
Difficult to tell from a scream, but no, it doesn't seem like a person that you know.
Who the fuck would be here?
I will say that in your investigation into this, you have heard of people that manage to touch the dream unconsciously while they're sleeping.
Oh.
So you might suspect that a person stumbled their way into danger and is being eaten by it.
Well. Sucks to be them, I guess.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. There's not much I can do about it. I will go find Ashis. I don't know if this is the place we need to be, but there must be something here.
This is like a point of order. There's definitely stuff you could do about it if you wanted to.
Probably nothing that would... Like, I don't have sending. I can't talk to Metis. And whoever it is, I don't think I can pull them through or help them right now.
I mean, you feel like if you concentrated, you could just step over to the prime material.
Okay, I'll try. I'm curious. I'll try. I will tell Ashish that I will be back in a second. If this works, I'm going to disappear.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make a wisdom check. I was gonna say it's like a 14. So, yes, you see this as you step into the prime material. There it is. It is a farm that you maybe kind of recognize. There is a woman on the ground covered by 4 of these creatures. One of them appears to be completely engulfing her head with its smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And floating above them is another sort of human looking woman. She has large feathered wings, but she is floating what you would assume to be magically, not flying with the wings. She has the feathers of the wings are soaked in blood in certain places, and she's wearing a dark half plate suit of armor with a shield on one arm and a sword in another. And her eyes are completely black as she watches what's happening below her.
Oh, fuck, and I'm alone. This woman, can I force her out of the dream?
The human or the
The
creepy
human.
human? You can do a wisdom check.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try and like forcibly kick her out of the dream.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You push with your mind, and where you expect to feel like you're pushing against a person's mind to get them out of the dream, it's just a brick wall. Like there is something preventing you from doing that.
Something external or something about her?
Something external. Let's just see if she notices. Okay, so as you do that, the figure hovering in the air notices you, points at you,
Uh-huh.
and go ahead and put yourself on the map.
Oh no. Bye, guys.
Imagine being a she's being
Nice
told,
knowing you.
being told, BRB, and we never saw her again.
Whoa.
That pops right in front of you, and make a perception check. Okay, you notice the thing that your subconscious does. I would like everybody else to please place themselves with Estella. So just so we're clear, the only person who is consciously here is Estella. None of the rest of your characters are experiencing this. But so that y'all aren't sitting there watching this for a half hour, you are able to act.
I will ask Stella what season she will think of it.
This is your subconscious, so it's whatever
Mine?
Estella. No, it's Estella's subconscious. So whoever Estella
Probably
thinks
Autumn.
of as
Probably
naturally
Autumn.
under it.
Yeah. Is Ashish actually here?
Ashish is not actually here. He is.
Okay.
He is fake him.
Ashish.
And it is at this point. You should be at full health there, Ashish.
I have a soundtrack suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Dream Warriors.
Not sure what that is.
Friday
Whoa,
the 13th, part 4 or so, had a rock song called The Dream Warriors.
the name of that angel lady is redacted.
Just so we're
Ooh.
crystal clear, this is not an angel.
Yeah, no, I know.
She just looks like one.
Yeah, I'm just shouting it out. Sorry.
Mark these guys.
Oh, how do I play my character?
Uh-oh. How do I run a battle?
Oh, that's fine. I got forever to almost my turn, so.
And that wing with a 3 is denoting that she is 30 feet up in the air. Okay. Do we have everybody? Looks like it. Sort. Okay, Fake Ashis. It is your turn first. There is a large, angry-looking ball of swirling smoke and rage looking down at Estella.
Fake She's will attack it.
All right, let's see it. That's a hit. You take a really good chunk out of it. What else are you doing?
Fancy footwork away.
I'm shocked.
Hey, Miss, could you remind me? You have a thing. Your type of rogue can also do sneak attack if you're alone.
Yes,
Is it also or instead?
it's also.
Oh,
It is an additional way to use sneak attack.
Trunks.
But only as long as it's one-on-one. If there's another creature next to me that's against me, I can't.
Oh, okay.
And I'm showing Ashish not at maximum hit points. As far as I know, he should be.
That was because of the damage taken earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are absolutely correct. Okay. Fake Lycra, it's your turn.
And to remind Nibbles, I think the thunder damage doesn't happen until it moves.
No, that thunder damage does. There's additional thunder damage that happens when it moves.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. David.
Well, this is Lycra. There is a whole bunch of creatures. So she circles and explodes the universe. Oh, wow, this is going to be my worst one yet.
Okay. What order are we going in here?
A big guy, then the 4 smalls.
Okay. You hit 2 of the smalls. We'll say 2 and 3.
Doesn't it stop if you fail to hit one of them?
It's just 5 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's no sort of chain like that.
Broken like that.
All right.
And then drop a bardic inspiration onto it's autumn?
Yeah.
Okay. Drop a bardic inspiration. It's a D10. And that'll be Lycra's turn.
God, I have forgotten how to make character sheets. Give me a second. I did the thing where I didn't set it. It's all tracking the HP on the same sheet.
Well, that's why I track my HP by hand.
Same.
Yeah, I forgot to link it. What was 18 for the second damage?
Yep.
Okay, we're good. Anything else from Lycra?
Just the bardic inspiration to Autumn, and then her turn ends.
How do we note bardic inspiration?
I'll note it.
All right, you've got it. It becomes the creature's turn. They swirl back. So when you knocked number 2, it lost its grip on her head, and she gasped for breath briefly. And then number 2 immediately surrounds her head again, and that's all they're doing on their turn. Stella, realist Stella, it's your turn.
Me already?
Yep.
Okay. Can't actually get to her this turn. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. No, hang on. I'm going to be back here. Which were the 2 imps that Lycra hit?
2 and 3.
2 and 3? Okay.
And 2 is the one that seems to be surrounding this woman's head.
Yeah, I'm going to mind spike it.
All right. Wisdom save. Okay. Oof. These things love rolling ones.
Yeah.
That's more than 23, right?
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
35.
It pops out of existence, and the woman begins gasping for breath again.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a perception check as well, please. Okay, you don't notice the thing.
Okay.
Andrea, fake Andrea, it's your turn.
I want to do monk shit.
Okay. You are free to do monk shit.
I'm gonna like sweep between these giant legs to the other side, and in the passing between, hit him once to see if I can stun him.
Okay.
In the taint.
Jesus Christ. That definitely hits. What do we have to do?
You need to do a con save. I'll tell you the save in a second. 15.
Fail. Strangely enough, on a smoke beast, you manage to find the taint. So it is stunned and cannot act for next turn, or does it have to continue to save?
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay, very good.
So I'm gonna continue my movement. I'm gonna jump and kick 1 and 4 at the same time.
Okay.
I'm using Flurry of Blows to do this. How many attacks do I get to Flurry of Blows? 4. There was... Did I get 5 attacks somehow? Help me out.
God, I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure I normally get 5 attacks, but I don't know where I get the 5th. With the bonus action?
Yeah, don't you have some... It's like Flurry of Blows, and then... you don't have multi-attack, do you?
Yeah, I have multi-attack, so those 2. And then Flurry of Blows is a bonus action to other 2. Do I get 4? I'm gonna go with 4 for now. I think to remember I had a 5th, but I don't remember how.
Because Flurry of Blows is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, air kick to 1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is for 1.
That hits.
This is for 4. And let's say I do stunning strike for both.
Okay, both of them hit. And 2 con saves. Fail.
Fail.
They
Fail.
both fail. Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump in the air to this position and hit red 3.
So this is your second
My
regular attack.
fourth attack total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry. 16 also hits. 7
Okay.
damage.
Another stun strike. Stun all the things.
Another fail.
Aha. You all guys have advantage to attack while they're stunned. And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's going to go ahead and take a legendary action.
Oh boy.
These 3 lesser nightmares disappear,
Oh.
and 4 more show up. Oh, I've hit alt. We're in trouble now.
Still on top of the lady?
One's on top of the lady, the other 3 are on top of you.
Oh well.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. And then it is Fate Corwin's turn.
Okay, the big thing is stunned, right?
Correct. That definitely hits.
You said advantage, right?
Yeah, roll for crit.
I'm just gonna do the spell again.
Yeah, no crit. Okay, so 18 plus 6.
This is advantage?
Yeah, because it's stunned.
Thank you for noting.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
It's still stunned, right?
Still stunned.
What?
All right.
And quicken.
At the big guy.
Yep. Oh, and advantage.
Yeah, advantage. Okay, that does not hit.
15 does not hit. Okay.
All right. Anything else from you?
Narp.
Okay. The freaky lady floats another 30 feet up into the air and takes the dodge action. Liz, it's your turn.
He's doing a Stella maneuver.
Very much so.
Mhm. Time?
Sorry. Okay. So fake Liz is going to pull out a card and one moment. We might need to fix something here, but oh well, that's a future problem issue. And giant scary thing.
Oh, okay. Be not afraid, except if you should be afraid.
Look upon me and be afraid. It's kind of hovering there.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just.
There should be a thing.
Yeah, it's not working. Oh, no, it is working. It wasn't working on the little guys for
Yay.
some reason.
Now this is in Defender. So it's going to it's going to Radiant Mass the one on the lady and then the two that are really close to it.
Okay, yes. I should not have deleted them. This was a mistake that I had made. So 1, 2, and 3, I assume?
Yep.
Alright, let's see it. That hits everything.
Okay, so 6 temporary hit points on the lady.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I know I said 1, 2, 3, but really it was going to go in order as they died. So that's still going to be on 1 because I guess it's not dead.
It is, in fact, not dead. Yes. Okay.
I'm guessing 13 does not hit.
No, a 13 just misses. 15 does hit.
And that's 9 temporary hit points for Autumn.
Thank you.
Only 3. Sorry, no, not 4. All right. Anything else?
Really, that should have actually been. You know what? She's just gonna stay where she is. So, this is fine.
Everything is fine. Okay. Big Ugly is stunned. Ashish.
She's attacked Big Ugly.
Let's see it. That's a hit. Alright, this thing is bloodied. Or smokied. It seems to have lost half of its vitality.
It's a bit tattered.
Yes. And fancy footwork away.
Yep.
Alrighty. I think with the resummoning, this is justified now. Lycra whips around at the floating, bloody, winged lady thing and just yells, "Dance."
She is 60 feet in the air, David.
Oh,
That is
sorry.
right.
Yeah, no,
She
you're
is
right.
out of your range.
All right. Well, with that not being an option, then. Yeah, no. Let's just clear the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, monster. And
The little imps shouldn't have advantage because they're different from the ones that is stunned, I think.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
That's correct.
yeah.
They are no longer.
So
stunned.
ignore the advantage on the first 4.
Okay. 21 hits. 13 does not. 28 hits. 12 does not. 1 poofs, but I'm not going to delete it. Okay. 2 does not poof. 3 also does not poof.
And 25 on the big guy.
Oh, right. Sorry. Only 2 hit. And 25 on the big guy. Okay. Anything else?
Another bardic inspiration, this time on Corwin.
Cool. That will make it Estella's turn.
Does it matter if you don't know which one are poofed right now?
Yeah, just for clarity's sake, we'll do that.
Good.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
The thing that was preventing me from kicking this lady out of the dream. Do I think it's the winged lady? That she's doing something? Or was it just like the fact that she was being attacked and there were things on top of her?
The first makes more sense. If you would like to spend your action doing a roll, you could perhaps get some more information.
And I know that my friends that are fighting with me here are not real. They are something that my mind has summoned. Right?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe assumption.
So all I gotta do is escape or kill this thing. I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, you don't think that
I
these
didn't
are
pull them. I didn't actually pull them in.
Yeah, for one, like most of them, as far as you're aware, aren't asleep at this point.
Right.
Can I chime in something?
Mm-hmm.
If well, logically, I think Stella is very well versed to get to that reasoning. Wouldn't it still be hard to see friends leaving them behind?
I mean, we're talking about Estella here.
Oh, well, fair.
We are indeed talking about Estella here.
I can try a thing, but I don't want to waste the spell slots. I can't really do anything to the scary lady. Can I yell at everybody to just worry about the lady in the sky?
Sure.
Yeah, I will instruct the rest of my party to attack the lady in the sky. And I'm going to... Can I use like a cast of Dispel Magic to try and kick her out again and get through whatever's keeping her here? Or is that not quite how that works? Sorry, this turn's taking forever.
Yeah, go ahead and make a Dispel Magic roll.
This is a charisma check or charisma check plus proficiency?
Whatever your plus for like a attack spell would be.
I roll spell attack. My spell attack bonus is 10. Damn it!
All right, you still feel that brick wall in place. Make another perception check. You also you didn't quite register at first because of the shock of everything else that was going on, but as soon as her attention was focused on you, you felt that same brick wall around yourself.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you also feel fairly trapped at the moment.
The lady in the sky.
Yes.
Okay. Great! Cool! That's my turn.
All right, Andre.
I see like a wooden structure.
Oh shit! What was the? Sorry, before you take your turn, what was the initiative roll of the nightmares?
It was before me, but I don't know.
11.
Was
Okay,
yeah.
so I will put them. They will just go now. Sorry, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, just everything's awful. Okay, that one is dead. Number 2 will attempt to surround Andrea's head. Let's see, how does that work now? Okay, so you are grappled, and then you take 2 claw attacks.
I'm just grappled. I don't get us like athletics versus something.
No, you're just grappled, and you have a chance to escape on your turn.
Okay, the 19 hits.
All right, you take 10 slashing damage from number 4. Now it's your turn.
Give me a second. Didn't I have another item? Ring of Protection.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is there.
And at the start of your turn, you do feel yourself begin to suffocate. So I believe that is con rounds before you die, right?
So again, this is some sort of wood structure.
Yeah, just a wooden fence surrounding the farmstead.
How high it is?
About 6 feet, 2 meters.
I'm gonna use my face step to teleport 30 feet in the air around here-ish.
Okay. The creature does not come with you, so you're no longer suffocating.
Cool. In the air, I'm gonna take out my flintlock and shoot at that bitch.
All right, let's see it.
Do I need to worry about munition in this world?
No.
So I can have, because I have one flintlock left.
Yeah, this will not destroy the flintlock that you have in the real world.
Yeah, this is not us.
Will this destroy it in this world? Like, do I
Yes,
get
it will destroy it in this world.
Darn,
Okay.
I was going to say infinite dream flintlocks.
Give me 1 second. I did my bonus action, so this is my action. Oh man.
Emis, you see a drop of blood
Ow.
fall off of one of her feathers that you bullet has disturbed as it falls.
Still falling with the momentum of the recoil, I swing in the air and threw one of the bow shurikens that I have.
Okay.
That said, "Tell Dale."
Yep. That hits. Roll D100. Okay. It hits and falls to the ground.
Okay. That's it for me. I land on the wooden platform.
Okay. And monk bullshit. I assume you don't take any fall damage, right?
I mean, you can try to make like more than, how is it, 70 damage? 65 damage.
Yeah, I don't think I can get past that with 3d6.
No.
Alright, that makes it Corwin's turn.
Okay. Fourth level fireball, going to transmute it to thunder.
Alright. At where?
Just to engulf the flying lady.
Okay. dexterity save. She fails. So that is 31 damage. That does, in fact, seem to have an effect on her. Anything else?
I'm sorry?
I said anything else?
No.
Okay. She puts on a slightly annoyed face. Disappears from where she is. Reappears right in front of Andrea.
Oh yeah, I just realized, Nibble. Sorry.
Go ahead.
She made the dodge action.
You are correct.
So I don't know if it affects a dex save.
It doesn't, I don't think. And that
not.
does still hit, so you're good. So she appears in front of Andrea, examines Andrea.
I think Andrea will bow.
At the bow, she looks very confused, and then disappears again, and appears in front of Corwin. Appears to examine Corwin the same way, and then disappears from Corwin again, and reappears back where she was.
60 feet?
60 feet. Where's the wing? There it is. And then it's Liz's turn. Oh, and at some point she has taken a legendary action, and all the little ones are back where they were.
Okay, so she's 60 feet up.
Correct.
So it's what, about 70 feet to fly to her? No, yeah, I guess it's actually her turn first. I need to remember a correct order.
I will just say that you can get there in 60 feet. I'm not doing the math.
Okay, well, anyways, it's Liz's turn first, not the flying monstrosity. Standard order of bullshit for me. Liz is going to cast banishment on the angel-like thing and the big black thing.
Okay. Can I read banishment, please? Okay. What's your DC?
I'm double checking. 19.
Okay. The big guy disappears from existence.
Oh, what happened?
Banishment. The angel that's not an angel succeeded. The big guy disappeared.
This is going to move over here.
All right.
And then weird, ugly, and multi-eyed thing will fly up to Angel.
All right.
That's not an angel.
Yes.
And then just wail on it.
Let's see it. Holy shit. The third one misses. The other two hit.
It takes 7. It gains 7 temporary hit points. Also, we need to work on this because this is cast at level 6, not 5, so it actually has 50 hit points, not 60 or 40.
Okay. Does that change anything else?
Take 2 extra damage.
And remind me, because I promise you I will forget.
I will also forget, so it's fine.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she will take a legendary action and bring ya boy back. Looking significantly more corporeal than it was a moment ago. And then it becomes its turn.
Liz just puts her hands on her hips and be like, I worked hard on that.
Oh, yeah, screw it. Never mind. It is going to direct some of its fury at Estella.
Okay. No. Well, one of those hits.
And then it is Ashisa's turn.
Hmm. I think since Ashish isn't really effective long range, Ashish is just going to go after the big guy.
Okay. That hits. Jesus Christ, your damage is ridiculous. All right. You take another gigantic chunk out of it. And fancy footwork away.
Yep.
Lycra.
Oh, you blinded blighter. Get the hell down here and fight properly.
What was that accent?
Don't ask David.
That got me. All right, wisdom save. She succeeds. Is that anything on like half damage or anything? Or no?
No, it's a cantrip, so it's just nothing.
Okay.
Um,
Anything else?
that's an attack, so I can use my bonus action to do a. No, it's an offhand weapon. I'm thinking offhand weapon rules, not. I don't think I have any bonus action attacks, unfortunately. Lycra will circle around the big thing and just drop a healing word on Estella at, we'll go with 4th level.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Okay. And then it is Estella's turn.
Well, I'm going to spend my action to use my Rod of the Pact Keeper to get a spell slot back.
Okay.
Wait, am I supposed to have three spells or 2?
We're level 11.
I think 3?
I'll check 5e tools rule.
Oh, no, that's right, because I cast Dream to get into the dream.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, no, that's correct.
You also get one for your magical. You can get one back, right?
Yeah, that's what I just did.
What are the other 2 spells besides Dream that you cast?
Mind Spike and my failed Dispel Magic.
Okay. Alright. What else?
I don't really have much in the way of bonus actions. So I guess that is it.
Okay. So number 1 will engulf the woman again, and the other.
Can I yell at her to fucking run?
Sure. The other 3 attack Andrea. You are grappled again.
These guys are most annoying.
Ten from number 3.
Ow.
And 6 from number 4.
Ow.
And now it's your turn. You again feel yourself begin to suffocate.
They say. I'm being engulfed by one of them or all 3?
Just one. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. These things have multi-attack. Sorry. 2 more claws.
Miss and hit.
So this first 2 were from 3, the second 2 were from 4.
Checking rules. How far does shurikens go?
Ooh, I want to say 30 maybe.
It was
I wouldn't be surprised if they're 40, but
a dart, right? 2060.
Okay, yeah. So you could hit her if you wanted to throw a disadvantage.
This is very annoying. I will just punch the one on my face.
All right. I want to say you have advantage because it's impossible to miss something that's suction cupped to your face, I think.
Yeah, but also you need to being close combat fighting is not easy either.
True. Either way, that hits.
Again,
That also hits.
key point flurry of blows. This thing is going down.
That just hits.
He's still alive?
Still alive. That also hits. Still alive.
Andrea, still with the thing in his face, looks very frustrated. That's it.
All right. Corwin, it's your turn.
Is this woman looking any damaged at all?
She's a little singed. Like, you don't think that she's in trouble, but she's also not been. She's not invulnerable to the attacks that have been hitting her.
Okay.
Come on, heavy hitter.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I go heavy hitter or heavy hitter.
I will point out. Well, I mean, I guess Corwin would still think the same way, but as far as the player is concerned, there's no
Yeah,
downside.
I'm
to
trying
blowing
not
all
to.
your big
I'm
spell
trying not
slots.
to be Corwin too much. I'm trying to be what Estelle thinks of Corwin, which is boom.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's what Estelle thinks.
Stella thinks you should fucking kill her.
I'm just going to move as close as I can. And
Holy shit. Okay. What the fuck do I do
Dex
about
save. Dex save.
deck save, yep. And my DC is 17.
that? Very nice.
Oh, come on.
Haha!
Yeah.
Very nice. That definitely takes a nice chunk out of her.
And
Woo!
cooking a firebolt. It's at disadvantage. Is she's
Uh,
is she still
No.
dodging?
no, she did not dodge last turn because she used her action doing something else.
Okay.
Okay, very nice.
Using meta magic to cast 2.
Yep.
Anything else from you?
Nope.
Okay. Remind me who she sniffed last turn. It was Andrea and Liz?
Corwin.
Okay, Andrea and Cor.
Hit me.
Okay, so this time she will do the same thing. Disappear, appear in front of Liz. Disappear. See, none of the rest of you have attacked her, right?
Lycra did.
It missed though, right?
Yeah. Well, she resisted, I should say.
I mean, Liz didn't technically attack her.
A thing Liz did attacked her, so. And then she disappears from Liz, appears in front of Ashish, and then reappears back over here. Liz, your turn.
Liz shuffles her deck, pulls out the exact same card again.
You can have 2?
It is not actually. Sorry, what's the question?
Don't you have to concentrate on the Celestial?
Hey, guess who forgot what they're doing? Hey, guess who forgot how to play the character?
It's okay.
All of
It's
us?
been a while. Yeah, I forgot how to control my characters too.
Mm-hmm.
She's is really easy. Sneaky, sneaky.
What's this concentration bullshit? I apologize about last turn.
It's all good.
Okay, in that case, Bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Thwap. Sorry, bonk.
Oh, no. That hits. Very nice. Here, I thought she had a high AC.
It's called bonk.
Of course it is. Nibbles built these things. And then Toll of the Dead.
Ooh. Bong. That is a wisdom save.
That spell needs to be fixed. It's also wisdom save of DC 19, not 18.
She fails.
Take 24 damage.
Is that that's the extra damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, 3d12 plus 5.
All right.
From bonk to bong.
Yeah, for real. Any movement or anything?
This will just kind of keep away from things.
Mm. Okay.
Not. Now
Oh.
it's tall, dark, and wibbly.
Ah, yes, sorry. Go ahead. First one hits.
Is anyone within 10 feet besides her?
Too far up.
Quite
Yeah, I'm pretty
technically, no.
That's what I figured. But I didn't know if I had missed somebody else, like doing some jumpy bullshit or something.
Nah. Okay, so Big Ugly is gonna go after the thing that has been hurting it. So that will be opportunity attacks for Lycra and Estella. And I believe it also has a booming blade on it, if I'm not mistaken.
I will not take an opportunity attack.
So wouldn't just hit it with a stick or a fist?
Ignore the sneak attack.
I rolled a 2.
2 misses and 17 for the booming blade. And then it is going to come on and jam. And welcome to the slam.
Yeah, those both hit.
All right. And that makes it your turn.
One of those will be uncanny dodge. Take it back.
That hits. I did my math wrong. It apparently has negative 19 hit points after that. What? Okay, that's better. It is again bloodied.
She's fancy footwork away.
All right, that makes it Lycra's turn.
Struggling to come up with a way to attack the spirit in the sky, Lycra dashes back over beside the big spirit and basically just roars with effort, burning human determination and upcasting, but it doesn't do anything. Steel Wind Strike.
All right.
So big guy, 4 little ones because she can't reach the flyer.
Okay, so the 17 against the big guy misses.
Well, it's a 26 against the big guy.
Why do you have advantage?
He burnt human determination.
Oh, that gives you advantage.
This comes up about once every 7 sessions when I remember to use it. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, yes, they all hit in that case.
It wouldn't be an attack roll.
Oh.
It doesn't say. It just says when you make an attack roll, you do so with an advantage.
Yeah, and human determination's a spell with a melee attack 5 times.
No, I'm saying it doesn't say it ends after the first attack roll. It just says when you make an attack roll. Let me look that up. You might not have the whole wording there or something.
Yeah, most likely the 5th hit missed. Maybe the 4th hit as well.
Make a wisdom check.
Sure.
DC 14.
Yeah, because this dream, you can do anything.
Okay, they're all with advantage. This does not set precedence for anything else.
Understood.
Okay. So 30 damage on the big guy. And the little ones. Number 2, the one on Andrea's face goes pop, so Andrea is no longer suffocating. And the other ones all are bloodied. Alright, anything else?
I will give Bardic Inspiration to the victim.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Stella, it's your turn.
Can I figure out what the fuck she's doing when she's going around sniffing people? Like, is she trying to find out who the real one is?
Make an insight check. She does look confused as to what's going on. When she has investigated each of them, she seems to have deemed them not a threat.
Okay. Okay. Can I just fire a few Eldritch Blasts at the little shits?
Sure.
2 to the one that's still in the lady's face, and 1 to number 3. I think I have 3 of them now.
Yeah, I believe you do.
The first 2 to the one in the lady's face.
They both hit.
And then that's to number 3.
Okay, the one on the lady's face goes pop. And then anything else from you?
No.
At the end of your turn, all 4 of them disappear and then reappear. Oops. Lady's not dead. You're managing to keep her from suffocating. You know, each time this happens, it's resetting, so she's still kicking. Okay, sorry. Anything else from you?
No.
All right. Then the same thing. Andrea is again suffocating. The lady is again suffocating, and 4 more attacks to Andrea.
How's Andrea looking?
Not too bad. Let's see, this is 2 hits. That's 12, 21 damage. Yeah, I'm like a quarter of my health being taken off. Or a third.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say you're at a quarter health.
No.
And then it's Andrea's turn.
What Andrea would do, what the Stella think Andrea would do in this?
Smash.
Do some crazy flippy monk bullshit to get 60 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah, Andrea Autumn is dumb like that. Can I do a wisdom check to be like Dragon Ball Z style, teleport on his face, on her face, and while floating, hit her a bunch?
How well does Estella know Andrea's capabilities? Is that something that Estella would just
I mean,
reasonably believe Andrea could do?
I know that she is face step. I, as the player, don't remember how far it goes.
You know she can teleport. She tends to do it upwards and hit people in the sky, and then doesn't matter to fall over.
Okay,
yes,
perfect.
I've seen her do that a lot.
That just happens then.
Oh, no roll?
Nope. If Estella believes Andrea can do it, Andrea can do it.
Then hits on their face.
Assume. Hit.
Con save for stunning strike.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I believe that's a failure.
Next one.
She is going to use her first legendary resistance to make it a success.
Okay, another hit.
Okay, that misses.
Oh, flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
You still have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, but that's an add one, so it wouldn't. Thank you to remind me, though.
3 people have it now, so I'm trying to make sure people use it.
Big hit. All right.
Another stunning strike.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay, that's a success.
Last hit.
Another miss.
I will use my bardic.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Dang it.
Still miss. So that's a total of 15, 16, 26, 29 damage.
And that's all my hits. I fall to the sky. And as my interaction, I'm gonna grab the bow shuriken that's what's on the floor.
Okay, that's fine. Corwin.
Corwin's still gonna just boom the lady.
Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we'll do another level 4 fireball. We'll just keep it a regular fireball.
Alright, dexterity save. That's a fail, so she's going to use her second legendary resistance to succeed. So that's 33 halved. So 17 damage. Estella, you notice that she is just now bloodied.
Okay.
Anything else from Corwin?
Yeah, I will quicken another firebolt.
Okay. I mean, everybody notices that, but Estella's the only one that will remember. Good.
That hits?
Yes, that does it.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I just automatically subtracted. No, that doesn't hit.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration.
Uh-huh. Yes, that does hit.
Yay.
Also, I believe you have to choose to use Bardic Inspiration before you know whether it hits or misses.
Yes.
No.
But hand waving him for the dream, that's fine.
Hand
Okay.
waving for us all getting used to our characters again.
Yeah, exactly. And in a familiar pattern, she will appear in front of Lycra.
Lycra attempts to stab her.
Can you...
I can't, but I'm just saying.
Attempts to, but fails.
Yeah, okay. And then she will appear in front of Estella.
Mm-hmm.
Up close, she's even more unsettling than she was flying up in the air. And as she examines you, you can feel just her presence interacting with you. And you instantly know that she is dream walking in the same way that you are.
Okay.
She gives you a toothy grin in that really creepy way that things that give toothy grins do.
Yeah.
She says, "Interesting," and then disappears.
She completely disappears?
Yep. You would be familiar enough to know that she just left the dream.
Okay. She got bloodied and got scared.
Or she found out who was the target.
Oh, I think about that.
So this was 4 rounds, right?
Only 4?
4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
4 or 5.
So that's like 30 seconds. I don't think Real Ashish is getting very concerned after less than a minute, probably.
Yeah, that's fair. I would like to go over to this lady.
What does Ashish think about that?
I mean, she should probably just be looking around the area where the imp disappeared.
Okay. Yeah, you're examining the lady?
Yeah.
She is breathing heavily, like somebody who was just saved from drowning, but otherwise appears to be uninjured.
Do I recognize her at all?
You do not.
Okay. I'm gonna just put my hand on her shoulder and say, "You shouldn't be here. Go home," and try and push her out.
Okay. She is not resisting, and there is nothing that prevents that now. So, with a look of confusion, horror, and just general upset, she disappears.
All just a bad dream. Can I call Ashish to me?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
Make a wisdom check. Call it 16. You do not appear to be able to.
Okay. Can I utilize my party members in this space?
Is Estella still fearful for her life?
Yes.
Okay, then you can.
I mean, I think it's unlikely that she's gonna come back, but you know, adrenaline's still pumping. This is the first time she's run into anybody else in here.
Yeah, I'll give you 1 round of actions before the adrenaline wears off and
That's fine.
they disappear.
I want to ask everybody to spread out and search the area and see if we can figure out what she was doing here. Other than attacking somebody who just accidentally got into the Dreamlands.
Anybody that can make an insight check. Andrea has advantage.
Insight or better investigation?
Your preference. Andrea does not have advantage if she does insight or investigation.
Typically, this place is wisdom skill heavy.
Yeah.
I think theoretical Lycra would ask, what was her clothing style and ancestry, the woman that was being choked? We might be able to find her.
She looked like you would expect from a citizen of Vroggoll.
And
think she
no
was from
clothing
Vroggoll,
style
yeah.
to suggest anything else?
No.
Cool.
Was she rich or poor?
Working class, yeah. Like, she wasn't destitute or anything, but she was not a fancy noble or anything like that.
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
With those roles, especially with Andrea's insight, you come to the conclusion that the way she was using the lesser nightmares and only summoned the big one when danger appeared, that's the kind of thing that someone would do if they were trying to torture someone. There was no other injury to her other than just being repeatedly suffocated.
So maybe she didn't find her way in here by accident. Maybe she was brought here. Okay. I was too quick to kick her out. I'm gonna go back to Ashish.
Okay. With that, let's go ahead and take a 5. I need that, and we will reconvene.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
Eh?
Yar.
My playhouse has been
Invaded.
invaded.
I mean, you just learned that your playhouse is not just your playhouse.
Yeah.
Were the
You've learned that it's a timeshare.
Oh no!
Also, I'm assuming that since we weren't actually there, we didn't actually use our spell slots.
I assume so. Like
Probably not, but Nibbles isn't here to answer. He's taking his 5.
Yeah, but same as the ammunition of my end.
That's why I wasn't holding anything back. Oh no. Jamie learned she can torture my characters in the dream world. Which is real bad, because you guys are the ones that like to travel in it.
Hmm.
Okay, Ty, now reminder. Spells have concentration, and that's the way they nerf clerics.
Mm-hmm.
Nerf's the wrong word. That's
There
how they
used to be
balance.
something somewhere. I can't remember where I read it. Where there was a feat or something you could take. I think they've removed it, where you could concentrate on 2 spells simultaneously, and it was just so broken.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
know, it's usually put into an item now.
Mock.
Welcome back.
Talk a shame. So it's like your cousin broke into your dollhouse and uninvited.
Mm-hmm.
Mom told you to share.
Interesting cousin you have there.
No, I don't want to share.
That sounds like Estella.
You know, during the very last episode of this campaign, Estella's going to show up with a mithril hairband or something, right? Adamantium
You mean
hairband?
adamantium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adamantium hair clip.
The game ends with the wedding of some member of the group, and she gives as a big gift an adamantine ring that she thinks is very significant. It's talking of trust. The rest of the group has no idea what she's talking about.
And all the players just bite their bottom lip.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Point of order for us subconscious people. I'm assuming we didn't actually use up spell slots, etc.
Correct. Any consumables or spell slots or anything like that, you retain.
Good, because I use all my key points.
How much health did she have left?
She was just bloodied before she disappeared. Bloodied is 50%.
I thought bloody was 25%.
Is everybody present and accounted for?
More or less.
Present.
I believe so.
Mm, physically, I am here.
I cast Mao
Into the darkness, or just kind of in general?
in general.
I mean, Mao is an area of effect spell.
That's fair.
Centered on you.
Okay, so after about a minute, maybe a little less, Estella reappears with Ashis.
Mm-hmm. Looking a little like she got smacked in the face.
She raises his eyebrows at you.
We are not the only ones here, although I think she left.
She's will mention about the imp disappearing.
Yeah, this is a talk we should have with everyone together in the morning. I still don't see anything that would have made us lose our memories.
Sorry, is that a question or a statement?
Both. Before I go back to the real world and sulk.
No, although I'm going to give you a 1 in 100 chance of having an inspiration. So go ahead and roll a luck check. No inspiration.
So, did she have to roll like a 100?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you just pick a random number somewhere in there and be like, she gets that?
Nah, it was 100.
Okay. I don't know that we really found what we were looking for, but I sure found something. You want to go back?
She shrugs.
Let's go back. I end the dream.
Okay. While the dream is ending, I will give that same 1 in 100 chance to Ashis. dice are not in your favor. I'm sorry. Okay. Are you sleeping through the night or waking everybody up now?
I will let, if everybody's already asleep, I will let them sleep.
I know
Here.
several people are asleep already. I don't know if everybody is.
What
Most
time is
pro-
it?
Mm,
Um, it's still early at night, so I don't know, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that.
Drea will be awake.
I think Liz usually goes 1 to 5, so Liz is probably awake.
I think Lycra's in her room, whether she's asleep or not.
Corwin's asleep.
Well, I guess Ashish is asleep now.
True.
Well,
What if Liz is joining Summer and her mother on good times in the dining room?
okay. I will look around at the couple of people that are in the room with me and still awake.
Don't ask me how, but Liz is playing solitaire with a deck of tarot cards.
I found something. I don't think it was what we were looking for.
Wait, what did you do?
You know what? We'll talk about it in the morning. And I'm gonna go sulk.
Estella sulks.
As Stella walks out, Liz holds up a card and casts Bless on her.
Estella sulks with a +2.
Plus 1d4 extra sulk.
Okay. Unless there's anything else, the night will pass.
Okay.
And with birds chirping and sunlight streaming through the leaves, the morning arrives.
Very ominous morning with this music.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Let's have a slightly less ominous morning.
There's music?
Mm-hmm.
Only song is the one in my head.
It is autumn time.
Autumn. Oh, let's go back. Since that's where we are. As you all gather, the usual floating trays of breakfast arrive. You can avail yourself of anything you want.
Corwin's very groggy and just sort of thumps down at the table. Did anyone have a weird dream last night?
Sorry.
I don't dream, Corwin.
What are you sorry for?
Might have been my fault. I'm gonna sit down with a big plate of breakfast. Alright, time for my report.
What did you do?
Well, Ashish and I went north to the mountain.
Okay.
We were following something. Some
Okay.
sort of creature made out of dark smoke. So, the way the dream works is that each plane has its own sort of dreamscape that are all interconnected.
Yeah, it's all the same dream plane, but they're just all sort of squished in there together. It's a bit hand wavy.
So, the thing Ashis and I were following disappeared. I started hearing something, and so I sort of slipped over to the dream of the prime material.
So
Do y'all follow?
you plane shifted inside the dream.
Yes.
You can do that?
Yes. And there was a devil, angel, something.
With bloody wings and a big black smoke monster.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what I was dreaming about.
Nobody else has experienced this in their dream.
You mean an angel like Liz friend?
No, like a
No.
woman with wings. Like goose wings.
Very unsettling, but she was like there in the dream. She walks like I do. And we had a big fight.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you, by the way.
I wasn't doing anything. It was all you. I was just sitting there watching. It's kind of out of body experience.
How? Kerwin wasn't in the spell, right?
He was not.
Cool.
It might be an Ogma thing? I don't know.
That's.
This is just sitting there taking notes.
So wait, you're saying that she's also a dreamwalker, and she
Yes.
was there intentionally hurting someone?
Yes.
Ooh.
And
I don't know.
Lycra repeats the exact same question she asked about who, what, where, dress, etc. So we already established that.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
will describe her to the best of my abilities.
theoretically, Estella can make any one of us dreamwalker by imbuing an item with that spell.
Could you describe the
Not
creatures for
true.
me?
Describe what, sorry?
The creatures?
The things that she summoned were like they looked kind of like. Do I know what does Estella know what an imp looks like?
We have fought Mephits.
Yes, she would. I'm using the word imp just to give the players a general
Picture.
idea of their size and shape. They
Could have been an imp, could have been a method, could have been a quasit.
it was the only way that your characters would really have to describe them is that they were a nightmare creature.
Okay.
You know, you can say small with wings, big and stuff like that, but
Does that ring any bells from Andrea's known of Fey wildlife?
go ahead and make a whatever you think is appropriate here.
History or nature?
You can say with a certainty that this is not something of or from the Feywild.
Mm-hmm. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Anything in the arcane lore I've read over the past several months?
Yeah, maybe go ahead and make Arcana, history, whatever you like. Okay. Not anything specifically that you were reading, but in some of the stuff that has been researched about the dream, there was a mention of not only these people that sometimes occasionally touch the dream, but the things that they unconsciously create as part of their nightmares being like runaway.
Okay, so it'd be no different than a spiritual construct that we summon as a spell, just in the dream. Kind of like it's a portion of their dream that's manifesting in the dream world.
That kind of idea, yeah.
Okay.
That coupled with Estella's description, you think maybe this creature was intentionally summoning such things?
So, just positing this, I guess, to Estella, was it pulling it from this woman's dreams, or was it pulling it from her own dream?
It was more that it was made of the fabric of the dream, I guess.
Hmm.
Would
that's correct, but something still had to make it. So
right.
Corwin's question is, is that something that the goose made up, or something the goose pulled out of the woman's head?
I don't know.
Well, it's definitely something to be mindful of when traversing there.
Yeah.
Does Estella actually mention the fact that realize that the Feywild is now a representation, like geographical representation of the world? So, like where we are corresponds to Vroggoll.
I think that was a player realization. That is,
yes,
that was known to all of your characters.
Yeah, we knew that before. I didn't realize that we had traveled that far. The player, still thought we were somewhere, like we were on Murata.
Okay, then
yeah. Corwin, and that was not meant to be a mystery. That's my lack of explanation. Fine. You all would be aware of that.
Okay, then just touching on where to explore next. Where's the 2 places on this continent we know that 3 places we've known that dragons have existed?
That mountain.
The mountain? Where Candlekeep is in the Feywild? And the 1 layer to the south.
I think we should go to the mountain.
I was thinking the mountain too.
Good idea, Corwin.
The mountain's also where the Mithril disappeared. So there might be something in... Could be... Words. Sorry, go ahead.
We should swing by the place where Andrea found the egg just in case, but I think that there didn't seem to be anything there.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, make a history check. It's high, like 23.
Look about that.
Wow, got there.
You happen to remember when the mountain is mentioned, that when you found Eris's egg, it kind of looked like, that classic scene of Superman's pod crashing into the earth and there's a big like drag mark where it came?
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that the egg was in one of those, like it had been flung there and dug itself into the earth, and the tail of that thing pointed to the north.
Oh. Related.
In your recollection, has the volcano ever been active in the Feywild?
It is.
I don't know.
It's not a volcano.
Not a volcano.
It's not a volcano in the Feywild.
Okay.
And correct me, Nibbles, but I don't know if Andrea would know much about that forest at all, right?
No, you would know that it is a mountain covered in a forest, not a volcano, and it's there. That's about it.
All right then. Well, I think we have our next destination. We go through the forest, past roughly where Andrea found the egg, and then head north towards the mountain.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything that you wish to do before you set out, or you're just setting out right away?
I want to point out that even like Winter last night, greet and talk to all the um, unseen servants.
Mhm.
Autumn doesn't do that, but when she gets handled something, she mutters like, "Thank you, James. Thank you, Larry," and so on.
Um,
Uh,
I
so,
think Lycra does try to privately talk to Andrea's mother for a few minutes.
Okay.
And so, basically, she'll make sure that they've got a quiet room where the others aren't around, and she'll just kind of turn to her and go, "Is there any favorite little, trinket or necklace or pendant or anything that Andrea ever had? Childhood ring that she wore or pendant that she used to keep around her neck a lot?"
Quasa?
most certainly, you know, only daughter of wealthy family, mother should have plenty of trinkets.
And Lycra will explain that she wants to make a gift for Andrea, taking the childhood trinket and enchanting it with magic, and asks if she could borrow the trinket so that way she can spend a couple of months enchanting it.
Okay. Yeah. I think you are charismatic enough that you could convince her to do that.
And on the nibble side of things, I realize the trinket itself probably isn't a high enough value item on its own, but if I get like a chain to put the pendant, for example, onto, that should be together enough value, right?
Feel free to correct me here, Quasta, but I feel like this family is of such that it would be high enough quality.
Yeah, like not a lot of things made out of metal, but like enchanted wood and leaves and stuff like that, so they're durable. It's it's this family is posh, as what passes as posh in the Feywild.
All right. So Lycra will thank her and secrete the trinket into a pocket and continue working on that when she gets a power stone.
All right.
Oh yeah, Nibbles, I forgot. Can I say that last night I advanced a little bit on reading the book for Dex?
Yes, you have to sleep for 4 hours, right?
Yes.
Um, Given everything, you probably could. Hmm. I'll put it this way: there was 8 hours of time where you weren't trancing. I will let you decide how much of that you were spending with mom and how much you were spending reading.
Well, it was summer, so I'm gonna say 2 hours of reading, and that's on a stretch.
Okay. Reminder: it has to be 48 hours within a 6-day period.
Yeah, the other ones are gonna need to catch the pace.
So I believe with that, you are setting off for the day.
I guess so.
Let's go. Is the cat still following us?
Meow.
Good kitty.
He is not always with you. Sometimes he disappears and goes off and does cat things, but yes, he is still with you.
I'll let him know. We're going away on a trip. You are welcome to stay here if you want.
He did that last time and doesn't think it's a good idea if he does it again.
Oh, that's information.
And I assure you, it has nothing to do with the fact that he wouldn't have been affected by whatever affected you.
Lol.
Just, convenient like that. Okay, who would like to roll a d20 for the day's travel?
Me.
I got it.
Me.
Technically, I heard Ty first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
think we'll
could
go with
not
that.
hear Ty over.
Sorry, I'm
Stuff.
in the middle of sneezing here.
Go ahead, Ty.
No, it's fine. I rolled a 16.
Sorry, you were just very low volume in my headset. I apologize.
It's all good. Ty can have the next roll.
Yeah.
So you journey fairly uneventfully for most of the day. Round about halfway through the afternoon, you come across a man sitting by the side of the road, apparently taking a rest in his travels, who tries to get your attention. He is Eladrin, winter in season, and fairly nondescript clothes. He looks like certainly not posh, maybe middle class, we'll call him.
Will be gonna say like high class rude and maintain eye contact
Okay.
as she greets.
What does he say? Hello there. I was wondering if I could trouble you for a moment.
Yes.
You all appear to be quite a force to be reckoned with, and I was wondering if you were headed to the north. I could use some assistance or just traveling companions if you're willing.
Let me know, Nibbles. This is not common, right?
For an Eladrin to ask somebody for help like this would indicate that they are in a pickle. So, no, it's not common, but the thing that strikes you about it is, they're basically admitting that whatever is going on they can't handle, and to ask for help is an embarrassing thing, maybe.
I think I'll send a message mentally to Estella, saying something like, "I don't trust him. I don't know how to handle him. Please."
Can I use what's my look at magic? Eldritch Sight, my Eldritch Sight?
Yeah, link it, please.
It's just detect magic at will without expending a spell slot.
Okay. Yes, this is a disguised creature of some kind.
Hmm.
Sorry.
You do not have this information yet.
No, but I was going to say, Lycra was just going to see if if they had some kind of motivation that she could read with insight. Are they scared? Are they playing scared?
What's insight? I don't know.
Insight, the skill.
Oh, insight. Yeah, make an insight check.
Maybe?
Seems to be whatever is on the surface is all that there is.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jamie.
I will reply to on. This is Autumn.
Yes.
I will reply that this is a disguised creature. This is, and further say, this is your home. I will follow your lead on this.
Yeah, that throws a wrench into. Andrea loudly sighs. Yes. We could try to help you. What's your name?
Oh, I apologize. My name is Jareth. A friend of mine traveled to the north a few days ago, saying he would be back and has not returned. His name is Connell. I apologize.
What's the name? You kind of talk low.
Connell.
Connell. Okay.
So his name is Jareth, and his friend's name is Connell.
Mm-hmm.
And he has not returned. I'm beginning to worry that he may have run afoul of something. I'm going to search for him, but I fear that if he has run afoul of something, that I will also run afoul of something.
Well, if we find anything, we will do our best to help him. You can be sure of that. We have our mission, so we still need to get moving. I suggest you stay here in the safe zone.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Okay. He inclines his head. Of course, I apologize for the intrusion.
Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Why can't he come with us?
Does Liz say that out loud?
Yes.
I will reach out to Liz with Awakened Mind to say, that this creature is using a magical disguise.
Does any of the magic stuff you've been doing have any verbal or somatic components?
Awakened Mind does not.
Do you still have the anti-somatic gloves?
No, those are, well, yeah, they are anti-somatic gloves, but they're not anti-verbal gloves.
Yeah. Technically, detect magic, even though you can cast it at will, still is verbal and
Still
somatic.
has a verbal component, yeah. Should I roll something for that? A stealth check or?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me 2 stealth checks, 1 with advantage. I think, unless the gloves don't cover verbal, also, do they?
I don't think they do.
Only if she's covering her mouth.
Dexterity, sleight of hand check. So one should be a stealth check, and the other should be sleight of hand at advantage.
I didn't specify somatic, so yeah, just go ahead and make 1 sleight of hand at advantage, and we'll. Okay. My dice fucking suck. All right. one other question: did Liz ask this like right there, or did she wait like as you were up the road a minute to ask?
I feel like the intent was right there, but Tyler does know.
Time?
Sorry, what was the question?
Did Liz like immediately ask why he couldn't come with, or did you wait like a minute up the road?
No, Liz just would immediately ask right away.
Okay. All right. So you all continue on for the rest of the day.
Yeah, like Andrea will answer Liz at that moment. Say, well, it's safer from him here, and we couldn't totally what's the word? Secure their safety the longer we stay away from the center.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do excuse.
Okay.
After,
Make a deception then for me, please.
thank God.
Not bad. Not bad.
After that, when we are ways away, like we'll try to see your friend. Bye.
It gives sort of a half-hearted wave.
I tell to the group like what happened, and I tell like Andrea's point of view, like sadly, it could be a kind creature trying to do a very good on us. It could also be something trying to get dinner from us. Or worse, it could be a fate trying to do a joke on us.
Ever since,
I don't feel like I want to risk it.
remember the guy in the tent with the water? I'm not trusting of anyone who's hiding who they are and asking for help.
Quite technically, he was offering help, not asking for it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he wanted help
Mhm.
with.
No, sorry. The guy in the tent. He was offering
Oh
y'all
yeah,
water.
well, still, you know.
Yeah, just All right.
Sorry, Nibbles.
No. Maybe that's what I wanted to happen. You continue on for the rest of the day. Anything happening, or just looking for a place to find camp for the night?
I think just Corman's in his own head. I think.
I'm still gonna look around to see if find any trace of this Connell friend. Just in case.
Okay. Certainly make a perception check. Just based on the information he gave you, you wouldn't expect to find anything still for another day or two of travel, but
No.
you can certainly see if you want to look for tracks or anything like that.
We're still kinda quote unquote in the city.
Yeah, you've passed the most densely populated area, so you're in, to use real world terminology, the suburbs at this point. So you're still passing houses occasionally, but it's rare, even more rare to see another person out here.
Finally, a little less crowded.
With a 17, I don't think you pick up anything particular.
I'm keeping my eye out for that dude maybe following us.
Okay, make a perception check. Uh, You don't see any people following you. You twice catch a glimpse of a very large owl up in the branches. Hard to say if it's the same owl, if it's following you. Just a coincidence, perhaps.
Hmm. Okay. I'll keep it in mind.
Okay. How are you handling the camping situation for the night?
Are we still in the forest or are we out of the tree line?
You are. Let me examine my notes 1 moment. You're still in the forest. You are a little more than halfway to the edge.
How large are the trees?
Still very large.
So would it be feasible for us to camp on a tree branch?
Yeah, could do that. I'm just gonna make sure the homeowner is okay with us staying in their garden. BRB.
You can, if you would prefer to look for a tree that's not occupied, make a survival check.
Sure.
I was more like thinking of like there is a tree like 5 minutes walk away. That's the house, and all this terrain is around their house.
Yeah, out here it's sparse enough that if Andrea wants to make a survival check to try to find just a tree, not that belongs to someone, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, I was on the other way around, like trying to be polite with the neighborhood, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
And also roll me a d100, please. Okay.
Nibbles, check your messages.
Yes. 1 second. Also the survival check. Or
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'll let you choose. So if you want to look for one that's not belonging to someone, do survival. Otherwise, do general charisma to ask for
I th-
permission.
I think I will just ask for permission. I think that's what Andrea would do.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Mm.
Um.
You have
Oh,
scorned this person, whoever they are.
so I'm the daughter of the Leadron. I'm gonna use your house now.
And I'll tell you the same thing I told you last week. Get off my property.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
Hey, at least we know we're going the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Most rude. Have a bad dream, sir. Good night.
He makes whatever the Eladrin equivalent of flipping somebody off and slams the door.
Wow, we really pissed him off, didn't we?
Okay.
I don't know if Andrea will say like peasants, but uh, like I don't know, farmers, whatever. An epithet of that realm that makes sense in the Feywild.
Rednecks, but not rednecks.
Just
Yeah,
being a little high and mighty kind of thing.
yeah.
Ah, I see why they're pissed off.
You know, for being kind and having the car, you just need to stay in the center of the woods. The outskirts are just wildlife at this point.
I think Gorn just blinks at you.
Somewhere in the woods, a fox bark screams.
Hmm.
Okay. Off of 73, I think you also, whichever direction you choose to go, end up finding what you can pretty readily assume was wherever you ended up camping last time you were through here.
Ah. Okay.
And as you settle down for the night, everybody going to sleep?
Um,
Go ahead.
so going back to my thought, if there's a tree that's not occupied, that's not someone's quote property, Lycra would suggest just having the quick dimension door up into a branch, so that way we're not on the ground level if there's, again, a large enough tree. Anyone a fan of that? Anyone hate that idea?
I'm
ambivalent.
Yeah, I'm ambivalent. I don't mind sleeping near the ground.
But I feel like
I would rather not risk rolling off to my death.
yeah, I feel like we have two, in the kind of words, nerds that will not find that appeal to sleep on.
Counter argument, wow, what a great landscape.
It's all trees.
I see trees of green.
And trees of green.
And more trees of green.
And what about the
skies
skies
and
of
red
pink?
roses too.
Yeah, what about the skies of
if-
pink?
The skies
If
are
we're
trees
gonna
of
be
green too.
high up enough that we can see the sky out of all of these trees, we're probably too high. The branches would be too flimsy.
Yes, I like my arms in their sockets and in the right position.
Lycra teleports into a nearby tree 500 feet up and sulks.
Oh, I mean, it's not a bad idea actually for the people on watch to be a little higher up, but I don't want to be sleeping on a like that. Nope,
Yeah,
no thank you.
500-foot fall, no.
We can find, like, let's say that the place where we sleep, it's a good campsite in the ground, and also has nice branches to whoever who likes.
Dumb question. Maybe we'll come across one of our old campsites.
We just did.
Corwin says, tripping over the remnants of a campfire.
I've never been known to be observant. Let's be honest.
All right.
I need to do a dream.
Oh.
We don't have to talk about it, but I'm gonna. So first, I'm gonna dream. And ask him if he's anywhere near Vroggoll, and if he is, if he can try and find this woman. And if he's not, then I'm gonna dream Metis and tell him what happened last night, and ask him if he can find this woman.
I thought what's Metis? What?
No.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Is actually in Nerona currently.
Oh, I thought that was the therapist that Andrea knew.
No. Secrets.
Yeah, we get it. You have secrets.
Yeah, where is
that?
Nerona
And the sky's
again?
blue.
That's the Rotten refugee city.
Okay. In that case, I will burn another dream spell to contact Metis.
And you're asking him to look for the woman that was being attacked?
Yes.
And I'd assume you give him the whole everything.
Yes.
He will look for her, and is also himself aware of a person that has mysteriously died in their sleep for no apparent reason.
Okay. I will ask him to wake up and go do it tonight.
Okay. Make just a general intelligence check to see how good the description you're giving him is. All right, that's decent. He will do his best.
Okay.
I believe somebody mentioned watches. Who's taking the first watch?
Lycra in her tree.
I'll take. Good.
Sorry, I want to say I expressly want to be absent of watch, to be reading, to cap the pace of summer.
Okay.
I'll take first or third.
Sounds like Corwin and Lycra. Let's have them perception checks. Please make sure you disadvantage for dark vision or whatever if you need to.
Yeah, no, I won't waste a spell.
Okay. There is quite a bit of wildlife out here. Both of you notice creatures get close, notice y'all, maybe have a little bit of curiosity, but for the most part just go scurrying away as soon as they see larger creatures. Other than that, nothing eventful happens. Who's next?
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Anybody else?
You could do. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. More of the same. Nothing too eventful happens. And third watch. Which I believe leaves Liz by herself since Andrea is occupied.
I think yes.
Ty.
Sorry, missed the question here.
Perception for watch.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I slept 4 hours.
Oh, right.
Understandable. Okay. So you all wake up in the morning. More birds chirping, sunshine filtering through the canopy. And
how many hours did I get?
There was 10 hours. Well, yeah, probably 10 hours of darkness. Maybe 12. So however much minus however much you tranced, or if you didn't trance, take a point of exhaustion.
4 hours of trance, so 8 hours.
Sounds good. All right. Anything to do before you set off for the morning?
Not for me.
It's springtime.
Springtime.
So there was one thing I meant to do during the night.
Okay.
Probably not while she was on watch, but there was still 4 hours.
Yeah.
Let's just want to look over the campsite to see if there was any hints or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay. I'm not sure there's really a whole lot that you can glean, other than so far you seem to have been making about the same amount of time. So, pretty safe to assume that on the first day of travel you didn't run into any trouble. Yeah, there's no kind of scuffle or anything. It doesn't look like you were attacked while you were sleeping here.
Did we want to take a moment in the morning to look around and find any tracks we might have left? Because it's only been a week.
With that investigation, I think Liz is able to determine that you set off again from here in the same direction you're planning to this time.
Okay.
Did Lycra sulk in the tree the first time?
I don't believe Liz is able to determine that.
Liz finds a river of something leading back up the tree with little flowers growing on it.
All right. With that, Ty, if you want to give me the D20 for the day's travel.
Come on, 1.
Okay. As you travel north, about mid-morning, the very loud screech of a giant owl startles all of you as the owl swoops down, grabs the cat off Ashisa's shoulders, and begins to make its way up into the trees.
Can
What?
we shoot the owl?
Next week.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Oh
That is where
Not the
we will
cat.
end.
Yay.
I actually put a song on the bard that you could use in this situation.
Oh no, what is it?
Roundabout.
Ah, yes, very good, very good.
Anika, no.
I don't see it right away. Also, it doesn't start at the correct spot anyway.
See, the thing is, the next session is just going to start with the cat appearing back on the shoulder with a dead owl in its mouth. And
Possibly.
this was all Nibbles bugging us. Now Nibbles is like, shit, can't do that.
Or maybe Nils is like, that's a good idea.
Hey, Nibbles.
Hello.
I just realized something that, like a minor upkeep thingy that Andrea will know, but I missed because I'm dumb.
Okay.
Can I find any poison or acid in when we're at my parents' house for my copper fangs?
Yes. However, that would have involved you going to Grandfather Jason's, which y'all didn't do. So I don't know how to reckon that.
No, then I didn't. Like, Andrea's like, God damn it, I forgot.
Yeah, sorry. It was just the poison and acid that's missing, though. So I think you do still have some drow poison and the paralyzing water left.
Nope.
I know you had the paralyzing water left.
Yeah, I have the paralyzing water. You're right.
I also have a little bit of it left. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna use that in the meantime.
You could always do some nature checks to see if you can find some poisonous plants or something on the road.
One more level, I'm getting the poisonous feet.
On the plus side, you could always leave a bag here, and in 400 years, a Pert could find it.
More like 1,000, but yeah.
You can need to go and save a very dumb Roomba.
Okay, well, we're wrapping up now anyway, so.
Before y'all start heading out, did anybody have any interest in 10 Candles?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is, but of course.
It is a horror game, which I know it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
You will die.
Not
you will
it.
die.
Hey, as long as I know beforehand.
I would normally say the exact same thing as Mist, but I've been doing a bunch of extra stuff lately, so I will tap out just because quiet is nice sometimes.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Is this gonna be like running on Chadlow's side of things or what?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how many people I have.
I would say check with the friend groups and
Yes.
then if you need more, maybe go into Case Discord or whoever and advertise
Yeah,
it.
or I have another Discord. I
Cool.
might see if people are interested. Ty, did you have any interest?
Yeah, just and yeah,
Eh.
Time permitting.
it's not a meh thing. It's friend group thing.
Okay.
Sort of who's
Mhm.
involved with it.
Yep.
Okay, this was fun, Nibbles.
Yes.
Mhm.